Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. So wonderful to have you here. Today I will make a video because I had this topic for so long in my mind and I was keep writing about it and I was talking a lot about it, and so I want to make this a video on the topic of why people cheat on their partners and all this jazz about this third-party relationships and people normalizing it and that the society is moving towards it. I had made a video talking about this sociologically in a narcissism video in another language on my channel. It was in a Turkish video where I talked about how narcissism is actually starting more and more in the society. I mean, it already started, but it's exponentially growing, and the sociological path of development of narcissism. And I was also talking about that, and I think I will be mentioning a part of this in this video as well. So what I want to do is I want to talk about these different types of why people cheat on their partners, how it looks like in different relationships. Then in the second section, I will be talking about how more and more in the society, these third-party relationships are being so normalized as a normal thing. This includes the spiritual world or these light workers, whatever, tarot readers type of community. And also at the end of this video, I will be talking about the main reason why people are cheating on their partners and also why people are in these types of relationships knowingly. So stay tuned, but before we get started, I want to invite you to my online store, ko-fi.com/Dr. Ayguen Sahin, and there you can become a member of my channel. I prefer all my memberships on that site instead of here on YouTube. My members not only support me, for me to be able to bring you these videos, which all of you find so helpful. I'm so happy that I'm able to do these videos for you. So thank you for your support on that. My members will have access to all of my extended videos, PDFs, and all these extras that I do. So check on that on my store. On my store, you will also find my artwork, my jewelry line, my artwork, my paintings, and I have newly launched it on Valentine's Day, so excited about that. So check that out. Thank you in advance, and definitely like this video if you do like it. I don't want to talk more about this YouTube algorithm, but it really helps because YouTube has changed their algorithm. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of chasing after some technology's algorithm, although I do know a lot about it because I'm against that. That's why, not because I don't know about it, but I'm so against this type of forceful technologic thing that really drives somebody into the drain, because doing these videos is horribly time consuming, exhausting. And so what I like about why I say give me a like is because, not because of YouTube, it's because of me, so that I know you can give something back to me. It's free, you don't have to pay for it, you just give me a goddamn like, and that helps me to, number one, know that you really like it, two, that really you find it helpful, three, that you appreciate my time and effort, and that is invaluable for me. So I give, you give, and that's how it works. I no longer do this free charity. I'm doing this here, everything, no way. So I will change all of that and I will make another video on why that is. So definitely this is a nice exchange. I'm not begging for anything. If you just like it, just like it. So as simple as that. So I'm a scientist, so I just go straight forward for the facts. And also share this video because sharing is caring, and sharing means you may help somebody who is in these types of relationships, or somebody has cheated on somebody, or is in these kind of craziness and can't get out of it. So it's super helpful. Maybe you will save a relationship, and maybe you can help somebody finally end a relationship, which is also equally important. And yeah, comment down below, and without further ado, let's get started. So I want to give you very briefly these examples of cheating within relationships. You know, men cheating on their wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, long-term partner, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. And I'm sincerely saying that it does not matter whether or not it is a wife, a husband, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, long-term relationship, short-term relationship. It doesn't matter. And because important is that you are in this person's life in a relationship, even if it's 3 days, even if it's 30 days, even if it's 30 years, it doesn't matter, at least in my opinion. And that's my video, and I'm sharing only my opinion. So for example, I will give you several examples how it can play out, and I'm sure you will comment down below and saying, yes, you are in this type of relationship, or have been, or have experienced that. Comment down below, love to know. Definitely don't comment on, you know, that you want to get somebody back and watch the video at the end. So I'm very strict about that. I'm very, even making this video is for me like suffocating. So I'm absolutely against these types of relationships and cheating and all that stuff. So I don't want to hear about, you know, you want to get somebody back, or you have cheated on somebody. No, it's just if you have already passed it, or if you need help, then write to me, comment. But I don't want anything toxic on my channel. So let's talk about why men cheating on their partners. There could be several reasons. One, and as I said at the end, I will share with you, both men and women, the main cause of it. But just on a superficial level, just from the outside, they can cheat because they're not interested in them anymore, in their partners anymore. They can cheat because they find somebody else more suitable to them. They can cheat because they found out that their partner were cheating on them, so they just give something back, you know, as a revenge. That could be also a possibility. It could be a possibility when the partner is dominant. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, they're more dominant, in disarray with their femininity or masculinity. Again, it can go in both ways, because all of us have a feminine and masculine side, and this goes for men and women. So if it's out of balance, then this can also be a cause. And a majority of the cases that I've seen is because of the imbalance of the masculine and feminine energy, which I wanted to make another video on that several years ago, but I haven't had time for that, because I think it's very critical to understand that, and also from the evolutionary point of view. So let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video on that. It could be also that when the women, the partner is a gold digger, for example. I've seen that too. There's a gold digger, and the male partner doesn't like it, is just so sick of it, and or woken up to the fact that this is not what they want, and they start cheating to look elsewhere while in the relationship. So that means it's cheating. And you can even say, okay, you know what, this male was done right, because this woman was a gold digger, had an eye on this person's either fame or either career success or money or status, whatever the heck. So then the male could possibly look elsewhere. But at the same time, if the person is still not separated and still in the relationship while looking around, like in a supermarket, then it means cheating, and it's equally wrong. When we look into the female can cheat, and that gets more and more, you know. In the past, probably decades ago, it was just the male, I guess, who was the one who was cheating. Now, and I keep saying this for years, females or women are equally responsible on this cheating issue or cheating on their partners, and they're equally responsible in the development of narcissism in the society, of toxicity in the society. You know, we know there are gold digger women out there. We know that there are women who are using their male to either get money or success or career, whatever the heck that is. I've seen a lot of examples about that. A lot. I mean, it's mind-blowing. That's why I was talking a lot about this and writing a lot about this and commenting a lot about this for years. I keep saying, oftentimes I was saying I'm on the man's side, you know, and when it comes to relationship most of the time, because I've seen a lot of women doing really terrible things. And it's not okay. It's not okay. And I don't care about this women power. Women have to hold together. Screw that. I am on the side of the right. And again, if the woman is a person like that, and if the male is really a nice person, is sick of it, and just wants to get out of it, but looks around while in a relationship, this person is equally on the wrong side, and I'm not supporting this person either. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. If none of these sides, regardless of their baseline, regardless of their reasoning, there's no reasoning of cheating, period. There is no reasoning for cheating, period. Regardless of what the reason is, if both sides or if either of these parties do not have the guts, the balls, whatever you want to call it, doesn't have that to get out of it, to stop it, and I will tell you at the end why they don't have the balls, why they don't have the guts to get out of it and stop this and to move into a relationship that's really suitable for them, what they're looking for. So those are examples of the cheating possibilities, variations. Again, all are cheating, period, bottom line. But it's just the examples of how it can be working. So let's move to the section of the society, of how common it is, especially when I look into, especially in these spiritual communities, in this light worker, whatever they call it, this tarot readers, whatever community, and YouTube, it's, for example, I cannot believe. And not only that, it's just go to television, go to all of these serials or the movies, right? It's all about this third parties. This person sleeps with this person, and this person goes with that person, and this person is now in the relationship with the other person, and this person goes with that person. Like, what the hell is happening here? What is happening? I'm talking about this for years. Also, for example, like in these, when I read the comments on, I really am so jazzed up about it, and I keep writing to them and say, what are you doing? Let me talk first about the comments, where people commenting on these videos, on this tarot, whatever, which topics are like, oh, third-party relationships. What is he thinking about you? What is she thinking about you? And this person is in a relationship and even married, but is thinking about you. Like, what? What? And then the people are commenting, yes, I love him, but he is married. I love him, but he is in whatever relationship. And I know we'll be this and I know we'll be that. What? I can't believe, and they are literally believing in this. Or, oh yeah, I am loving somebody, but this person is married. Yes, he cheated on me, but this and that. Like, what? What? What is wrong with all of you? I'm sorry. If you tell me, like, who the hell are you? Give us the judgment. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about what I'm thinking. In my opinion, and I will tell you why at the end. You can, of course, do whatever the hell you want. But at the same time, you have to think about your own morals. And I will tell you why at the end. Just stay with me. I will tell you at the end why you are possibly in this type of, this is toxic. It is toxic. I'm just talking for you. I don't want you to be in this situation. I don't want people to cheat on their partners. If these people, for example, the people who are cheat on their partners, let's say if they're married or something, like if they have kids, this is another story. And I will tell you this also. Let me include that too, if these people have kids. But let's say if they are married and they are doing this SHIT, okay? If they are doing this, and then if they are thinking, okay, you know what? I will just like, for a while, you know, I didn't know what I want. I had a midlife crisis. Something goes awry with my work, so I was a little bit depressed, and I was just going around and looking for other people just to clear my mind, whatever the hell that means. But it is true. They do this. People do that. They literally do that because of that. Because of clearing their mind, finding out what they want in life while going around. I will tell you how dare you, while you clear your mind, looking around, what do you do to the other people? How narcissistic is that? While you are clearing your mind, finding out what your life is all about, you are screwing other people's lives. How dare you to even have the mind or upper hand that you are somehow can decide over other people, that's okay to screw them over while you are clearing your mind and find out whether or not the marriage is what you want or whatever life crisis you have. That's another story. How dare you screw other people's lives out? But if you think that, okay, you know what, I cleared now, this is all set, I cleared my mind, I want to go back to my relationship, my wife, my husband, my family, whatever the heck. Sorry. That relationship is over. Done. Gone. I have bad really news for you. Once you are out, going around, and think that, okay, it's done now, come back. If you have kind of an idea or imagination that this, you can just continue as nothing has happened, or just rebuild your relationship as stronger than ever. Who are you kidding? Seriously, like, whom are you kidding? That relationship is over. On paper and to the outside and in your imagination, it might be going on, I'm stronger than ever, but here, it's over. It's over. Once, and I will tell you why at the end, once you have shifted out, it's a proof that it's over. And I will tell you also at the end, because if you really, really loved this person, you would never, ever, trust me on this one, never, ever, ever would go around, look around. Trust me. This relationship you are finding yourself in or want to recreate or rebuild or whatever, it's done. It's over. It's done. If it's your wife, your husband, whatever, it's done. You're out. Mentally, emotionally, you're just not there. Admit it. So, what about if there are children involved? As I keep saying this, and I've said this for years, and in that video I talk about how narcissists are developing in the society and more mentally ill people are developing, is because people go into relationships just first starting with sex, okay? With intimacy, that's it. Many people are really living without thinking long term. They just be in that's it, and then boom, they get pregnant or whatever the hell, and then they're like, okay, now we have to get married, damn it, god damn it. Or they're too young. You haven't even found yourself. The age of getting married is just, or just having this, I don't know, starting family is just so getting younger and younger. First it was so young, was getting older, now getting super young again. Especially in this day and age, you cannot tell me that in your 20s you already have found yourself. That in the past, yes, decades ago, in the 60s and 70s, a 20-year-old or 24-year-old, 25-year-old, 22-year-old was just way too adult, way too advanced, like our father's ages, right? But a 20-year-old or mid-20s is just like a kid these days. Tell me if I'm wrong. Compare the people in the 20s and the 1950s, 60s, 40s, compared to now. Like, people haven't even found themselves here when they are 40 or in their 40s. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's the society, and that's how damaged the society has become. We are seeking outside approval. We have not even developed ourselves. And we have given more and more things on the silver platter, so that it's just the society is more like this. Everything comes to me easily and I can do whatever the hell I want. No responsibilities, no nothing. And not going through the tough times as in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s. This is like development of the narcissism in society, exponentially growing. And what happens when you have in such a relationship, like boom, you have children. Okay, god damn it, now you have to get married. Okay, fine, maybe I can live with the idea we have now a family. And then whoop, 1 year later, 2 years later, 5 years later, you realize, wait a second, I'm just looking around. Because number one, you even have found yourself. Number two, you realize you don't even like this person. And number three, you're getting more and more miserable in your life. So, as I said, if you're starting to look around, that relationship is done, over. Do, in my opinion, yourself and everybody involved a favor and get the hell out of there. Accept it, that it's over. And you say they have children. In my opinion, that should not have happened to begin with. Now, I'm strictly against it, and everybody who knows me knows that I keep talking about this, and I'm strictly against that. Don't make babies if you're not not committed to the person you love, you deeply love. It's the love of your life. Don't make children, period. And if you now have this dead end relationship, which you just imagine that you can build things up, then you are miserable. You are miserable, the partner's miserable, and do you not think, how can you even think that a child would not observe this? A child is like a sponge. They will feel your misery. They will feel your unhappiness. They will feel the tension. They will feel the fight. Are you kidding? In my opinion, if you have a relationship like this, the best way is to not to elongate the misery and the lovelessness, the lack of trust or whatever. It is more miserable for the child. In my opinion, it is more horrible for a child to see a non-stop unhappiness versus a one-time separation, and then each parties are happier than ever in their separate lives with other partners maybe, or whatever the hell. I believe a child would love to see their parents happy, even individually, rather than together and horrible and miserable and feeling the tension, the lovelessness. Trust me, a child observe it like a sponge. And many people are not aware of that. That's sad. It's really sad that many people don't even know that, who have children. Now let's move to the main cause, the main deep down reasoning of why people cheat in their relationships. It's because, and you may say like, oh yeah, oh, whatever, yeah, that's right, but it's the truth. You may not want to hear about this or accept it or believe it. It's fine. It's just, I hope I can help you to even think about it. Try to think about it, because deep down, the reason why people cheat on their partners is because they don't love themselves. Because deep down, they lack so much love. And that's what's happening in the society exponentially. And you know me, I talk a lot about this. It's a lot of lack of deepest love. We are lacking so much love. More and more and more and more. If you truly love yourself deep down, you would find the partner which is an equal match to you. because you would connect from your heart, from in here. And the sex, or the brain of the mind, would be all secondary thing. It comes together like a package, like a bonus. Because it will be amazing. All of this will be amazing once you are connecting with in here. Really, it comes all like a bonus package once you connect with here, deep down. And trust me, you would not even have a blink of a tiny bit an eye wandering somewhere else, because you're so deeply connected in here. It's like another level of love. It's just like beyond this lifetime type of love. You're just like, you are them and them are you. It's just like one on all levels. It's just, even if I'm so sad that many people have never experienced anything like this. And I can tell by people cheating on their partners, because if you truly experience true love, like unconditional, like the deepest love ever. I mean, I'm personally lucky that I've experienced that. It's just out of this world. And you really, really would not even a blink of a second even think about or even imagine to look elsewhere. And if you are in a relationship like this, whether you are in this cheating type of relationship inside, or if you are somebody from the third party or from the outside and like somebody who has somebody else or whatever, if you are the other person, or in this are you knowingly, this also is because the main cause of lack of deepest self-love and self-respect, especially if you have been, if you say that you like somebody, but unfortunately this person is married or whatever, or is in another relationship. What tells this about yourself? Do you really like yourself, that you find yourself that you deserve this? You deserve the deepest, wonderful love in this life. You have only, as I keep saying, only one single life. One single life in this lifetime. And do you feel that you deserve this? That somebody treats you like a nobody, or a second class citizen, or I don't know, 10th class citizen, I don't know. Do you feel that you deserve this? Or do you really feel, I deserve the best love ever in this life? Somebody who loves me, somebody who cares about me, somebody who really has only eyes for me, and that I have only eyes for them. Somebody who supports me on my dreams, wishes. Somebody who is always there when I need them. Somebody is there in the good times and the bad times too. Somebody can bring me a chicken soup when I'm sick, and I can do the same for them. Somebody who is excited when you are excited for your goals, dreams, and wishes. Somebody who is really, really, is just happy that you are with them, and that you are happy that you are with them. Don't you feel it's wonderful to have a relationship like this? Why do you believe you don't deserve this beautiful relationship? Why? Look inside of you and understand What makes it so that I find myself in so miserable situations that I'm not even happy in? You deserve so much better. You deserve the best love ever. And if somebody treats you like you are a second option, third option, fifth option, 10th option, tell yourself, screw that. I deserve the best love ever that is equal to my heart. Then, what is my heart? Find that out first. I have a video about that. It's actually another language, but find that out first. Because in that video I mentioned, to find the other half, you have to find you first. Your heart first. Without knowing what is your health, how can you find the other half of your half? Plus, it is always a misconception when we say the other half. Our heart is never half. That's a wrong phrase that people are using. I just use it to help you to understand what I'm trying to explain here. But understand, you have to be complete in your heart so that the other person is also complete entering in your life, and you make a wonderful connection. It's not about this is my half and your half, like you are half and the other person is half and together make it one. There's such a misconception. You are a whole heart, whole, and find out what makes you whole deep in here. Then you find and attract the other person who is also whole. And together is something unimaginable is being created. And I'm not talking about this theoretically, okay, fantastic. No, I'm talking about also as experience. I'm not saying that I am 100% complete and the other person was also 100% perfect and we came together, it was like phenomenal. No, at the time I was, everyone, we are not like robots, right? We are not 100 million%, everything is perfect. Like, screw that. We are human beings. We are in this lifetime to experience our best life possible, but we have to work on it every single day, like a job. It is our job as human beings on this earth to experience and makes us better and better and better, like a full-time job. Because the return is not 1 million, 2 million, maybe $100 million per year salary type of thing. It's this huge return of investment. Huge that you can ever imagine. But what I'm saying is every time you feel whole in yourself, that every time you feel that you know who you are, that's when at that moment of time you are whole. It's not stopping there. Of course not. It will be developing. And you must develop. You can't stay stagnant. 100% not. But once you deep down know what makes you happy, truly happy in this life, then for that moment you become whole. And then you will attract the person you feel whole. But then you will say, what happens then 10 years later? This means you will develop and then you will find another person. But then, even if the life moves yourself outside because you have to develop yourself, right? It's okay. As long as, coming back to the topic of this video, not cheat. You can say yourself, without cheating first, because that is a deep self-cheating. If you go first and then go back and say, okay, I have to go now because I find somebody else. No. If you really find yourself, you will have the guts and you have the power and you will not be afraid to say, without looking first here, first looking in here, saying that, okay, you know what? This doesn't work anymore. I don't feel happy anymore. It's fine. It's okay, but I think it's time to go. This doesn't matter if it's with children or without children. Because in my opinion, if there's no love anymore, that's it. Seriously, that's it. And you will hurt your children anyway. Even more so. What I'm saying is, once you find yourself, you have the guts without first looking outside, looking inside, and then say, you know what, this really is not for me. Sorry, I'm really sorry, but we have to go. But what I'm against about is looking first outside and here and there and then find this is good, like in a supermarket, also hurting the other people and just like continue with your own crap. Or then coming and say, okay, you know what, I find somebody else in the meantime, or not even saying it is also another horrible thing, like a cheating times 5, saying that it doesn't work, and then 2 seconds later you will go out with somebody else. These are my opinions. This is my observations for decades, how I observe the society, how I observe things around me, with people, with so many things going on in YouTube, in social media, and it is just mind-blowing to me how the society turns into such a toxic path, and it gets so normalized as if this is something okay. And I do always say that these types of films, TV series, all are contributing into this. Social media now even more so, but before social media, as we all know, the Hollywood movies and the TV serials was all about, right? The main topic was always cheating. So these are my opinions. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope you can respect yourself, you can love yourself deep down, and really learn more about you first without entering in any relationship or continuing in any relationship that is absolutely loveless and done. Never look outside, look first inside what you truly want. And if your heart says, I'm not happy, it's okay. It is okay. Really okay. You will do yourself and your partner and your children, if you have one, or 2 or 3, whatever, everyone or families around a favor. Seriously, you will make everyone, especially yourself, a favor, because you have only one lifetime. As I keep saying, you have only one lifetime. Make the best of it. Love yourself. You deserve to experience the best love ever. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for watching. I hope you can like this video, share with others, comment below. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for becoming members, supporting my channel, and definitely check my shop as well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.